Hello and welcome to the Second Take podcast with Kieran Cost and Leighton Brower. Today, we're going quick, swift. We've got two pick'ems. We've got the MLB postseason
like
bracket.
DeAndre, who dropped five
Exactly,
for
who
the
dropped-
fantasy team loss.
Don't want to talk about it. We also have the NFL Week 5 predictions coming up for you right now. So here, share screen. Boom.
Boom.
Rams Seahawks, Thursday Night Football. Who we got?
How about
I got
them
Matthew
Rams?
Stafford and the Rams. It's pretty obvious.
Rams
Decision.
bounced
Russell Wilson,
back.
washed. Tyler Lockett, terrible. There we go.
Chris
That's
Carson injured.
There you go. Jets, Falcons.
Falcons, Jets. Guess where it's being played? Wembley. Big London thing.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
They
Very
chose
interesting.
to bum ass-
Globalization. Little HCAP ting for you.
Great job. Great job. I honestly have no idea who I'm going to pick in this game.
I'm going to go with the Jets. I think this is the week their quarterback, who I'm blanking on the name, steps through.
That Zach Wilson went off last
Zach Wilson, there you go. He
but
will step
hasn't
through and
been great.
he will pull it through this week.
I'm taking the Falcons for now. Might change later. Go Pack, go. They cruise past.
Go Pack,
Joe Burrow.
go. Come on, big pack piece.
Vikings 1-3. Haven't played like it at all. I'll take the Vikings. They've been very
There you
good.
go. Hopefully no field goal mishaps
Those-
this
yeah.
week. Broncos, Steelers.
Terrible. Hashtag pretenders.
Not even undefeated. But I will still go with
Through
that.
that. Their fans, heartless. Moving on. I'm taking the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay.
Jacoby Brissett is a joke. Love him though. Great guy. Liked him on the Colts.
I will say, Brady didn't look particularly amazing.
It was a
Foxborough
wet
this
ball.
week.
It was a wet ball. It was a wet ball.
Fair.
Anyway, like for the first time ever, he seemed like he had like nerves. Like he
I'm not surprised. I mean, that
he-
would be the place for him
he
to
missed
get nervous of any
he
place.
missed like Antonio Brown on a couple wide open targets early in the game. He settled down. He got the victory. He does it however he's gonna do it. Dolphins look terrible. I'm picking Washington.
I'm shameless with Jameis. Jameis Winston's gonna pop off this week. Washington defense, I need to drop him from my fantasy team before they cost me a game.
You know they got a touchdown this week, and they
I
still
know they were the only reason they were positive. They dropped like 34. They left 34 points on the board, but it's fine. Almost pulled through and got a dub. Still
They
winless.
did win.
I am. Yeah.
Big Eckler.
I don't want
Panthers
to talk about it.
have the. If I tell you 4 weeks into the season, oh yeah, if I asked you which team would have the rushing touchdowns leader after week 4, you'd say the Panthers. Yeah, you'd guess CMC.
Yeah,
Last year before the season.
definitely.
Yeah, well, you would have been right. It's Sam Darnold. 5 rushing
Unreal
touchdowns.
stuff.
He leads the league.
Unreal stuff. Another white man. I mean, you know it's
That's
true.
to put together organization right there. Come to Tennessee. One gets injured, you have another waiting in the wings. Tennessee beats Jacksonville. Tennessee
Derrick
beats
Henry. Derrick Henry gonna
You
go
can't
off
underperform
probably.
forever.
We'll see.
They lost to the Jets, though.
Yeah.
Actually,
It'll
maybe they go. Maybe they give bad teams their first win. Zach Wilson's first NFL win. Maybe Lawrence gets the week later. No, sir. King Henry runs angry.
We'll see. 19 games straight. Make it 20.
I'll have
Pats
a
and
big Mac
Texans.
in this one. You get it because I'm fat. Mac
Ah.
Jones and Patriots. Cruise
Good one.
past David Culley.
No faith in
Here's
the
the
Texans.
fun one.
to be
Next
honest.
one's mine's in a different order.
Andy Dalton is starting. So I'd say that is
Healthy.
promising for the
Doesn't
Bears.
matter.
But I would still say the Raiders just because I don't want to, to spite a kill, pretty much.
True that. And the Bears
I-
didn't look very good with Justin Fields. It was the Lions, everybody. Calm down.
Browns, Chargers. An interesting one. I'm going to hope Eckler can't pop off twice in a row. We're going to go with the Browns on this one
I'm going with the
for
Browns.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Giants Cowboys.
No question. Dak looks like the MVP. At least comeback
Up
player of
there.
the year. No
Up
question.
there. Up there.
Sure.
I can't keep losing points by picking non-Cowboys teams just to get at Kieran. So I'm gonna have to go with the Cowboys on this one. 49ers Cardinals.
I'm picking 49ers.
Really?
Yeah.
And why is that?
I mean, the Cardinals win streak is going to end at some point, right? But 49ers, I think, have played a bit better than 2-2. I liked how they looked against the Packers. I didn't know really. I just have a gut feeling on this one, and I'm going with the Niners.
Fair enough. I'm gonna go with the easy option, the Arizona Cardinals. Then the Bills, who we have picked to be Super Bowl champs before the season started, against the Kansas City Chiefs, who are also a general favorite. Underperforming, some would say, so far this season. Possibly going to have a losing record again after this week. And that's what my prediction would be as well, unfortunately.
Ooh, I'm going Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Fun Sunday night game. And a fun Sunday night game next to a 3-day weekend. So we're watching it.
Four-day weekend for us, actually.
5-day weekend for us.
Is it?
PSAT day is Wednesday. I'm like 90% sure.
Ooh, okay. I like this.
So we're watching Sunday night, yeah?
Maybe. We'll
I forgot about the off-the-field problems happening with that side. Off-the-air problems, I guess.
Off-the-air
happening with that side of the podcast. Ravens win. Ravens look ridiculously good.
I'm going to have to agree. Yeah, true. Surprising, some would say.
Is this Lamar's year?
It might be. I'd say give it a couple more weeks and we can really find out.
And they're in the NFC, so they don't have to play the Bills and the Chiefs.
They do have to play the
Rams
Packers.
and the Bucs, which I take every time.
Or the Packers.
And the Cowboys. It's a tough field. It's a tough field coming out of the NFC. Headlined by Dak Prescott and the Cowboys. Now we're going into some MLB. Every single Madden drive, the timing it gives you was when you typed in for that score. I have many thoughts.
So let's start on the AL side, the wild card. Big wild card game this Wednesday.
Big wild card game. Arguably the greatest rivalry in American sports. If you say Bears, Packers,
yes, I agree, but it's a bit stale nowadays. Even in baseball, I would prefer to watch the Giants and the Dodgers hash it out.
But the greatest rivalry in all of sports in Boston. The Yankees swept them in Boston last week. We watched the last game of that series. Cole has not been great over the last month, has not been great against Boston, but the Red Sox are pitching Nathan Eovaldi, who went 2 innings, gave up 5+ September 24th.
Trouble. That sounds like trouble to me. But
am I wearing my Yankees jerseys to school tomorrow? Maybe. We have to get the luck somehow. Have I set Mr. Andrew Velazquez as my lock screen for the next 2 days? I have.
Wait, is he playing?
I'm not sure if he's made the playoff roster, but he played a big part in yesterday's victory, making 1 defensive putout. That's nothing. That was a joke, but you didn't know enough about baseball to get it. I'm taking the Yankees.
I would actually be inclined to agree.
Yankees
on the condition that Velasquez plays
5 innings, 2 runs. We pieced together Clay Holmes for the 6th, Chad Green or Sevy for the 6th, Clay Holmes for the 7th, Chad Loizaga for the 8th, Chapman for the 9th. It's a real nail biter, but we get the W. I'm very stressed out about this game, if you couldn't tell.
I would be too. Luckily, the Giants are good enough to not have to play a wild card game. But unfortunately for your poverty organization, you actually do have to play. Yeah, that was ridiculous. I saw that. Pretty mad.
The next Shohei, some are saying. That's
Ooh.
someone's exact mind, so no credibility.
Oh, definitely would agree with
I'm taking the
that guy.
Yanks.
Love that guy. All right. We'll go
Big
with the
props,
Yanks.
big
I'll agree with that. Should we just go to the next wild card? Or do you want to
Yeah.
finish up
next
this?
one.
Okay.
We've got storylines galore coming out of this one. And
Yeah, we
I
do.
think if the Dodgers lose this game, the whole concept of a one-game wild card should be put to the test. Because they won 106 games.
Yeah, it's quite ridiculous how they're
More.
16 games ahead and they have the equal chance of getting into
Which is 6 more than any other team. Which is like they're in second place.
Oh yeah,
The next team down is the Rays with 100 wins.
Yeah, and that's in the AL even. So it's
Storyline
very
number 2.
strange how they do it.
Albert Pujols is playing against his former team.
Ooh.
What I really want to see is like Albert Pujols take a pinch hit at bat with Adam Wainwright pitching, Yadier Molina catching. The whole like 2011 Cardinals come back together for a big postseason AB. Storyline 3, Scherzer's going for the Dodgers against Wainwright. Wainwright, who's pulled off an insane season. He's like
40.
37.
He's 40 years old. Actually.
He's just 40 maybe.
He's 40. He is. I saw. He's 40.
He was on the 2011
Ridiculous.
roster that won the chip. Wow. You love to see it for Waino, who's put together an almost career year at the age of 40.
Very impressive stuff.
Dodgers are pitching Scherzer, who's been
One
very
of the most
good, but
one of
bad
the
in
most
last-
overrated. One of the most overrated.
That's a terrible
pitchers
thing. He
in
may
the
somehow
NL.
still be underrated. Like
I'm not
what he
sure. The
does is
MLB,
so
the
ridiculously
MLB,
difficult.
according to the MLB list, he's like the 5th best or top 5 player in the playoffs.
I would agree.
I'm not sure about this.
Playoff repertoire, he's top 5. Who's on that list? Let's discuss after this
Yeah.
very quickly. I would like to.
Sure.
Dodgers win at home.
I would say at home gives them a big enough advantage that they pull.
In what some would think is a blowout, but it's not.
No, I
Scherzer
think
gems,
it'll
though.
be a good game.
Scherzer
It'll be a
gems.
good game. Yankees
Yankees,
Rays.
Rays. They've played many a time this season, and the Rays have looked like the better team. And they will be winning in 4 games.
Ooh, predicting a sweep on your own team.
It's a 5-game series.
Well,
It's a 5-game series.
you don't say in 4.
Yeah, it's a 5-game series, though, so that's not a sweep.
Oh, okay. I got you. Okay. I don't watch enough MLB playoffs for this, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll move swiftly onward.
It's calm, you could say. We move on. The
The best
Astros
team in
take care of it.
Chicago and the Trash Stros. If they don't cheat, I'd be inclined to take
you
the
ain't
White
wrong
Sox for
there.
this one.
Watch out for a couple hidden cameras out there in the center field bleachers. If you hear some trash banging, maybe call over the ump. You know what I'm saying. Astros win in 3. No questions. Like,
Really?
yes, White Sox are going like Lynn, Rodon, Giolito, who are 3 very good pitchers. For people who don't know who those people are, including Layton. Like that's like maybe one of the best 1, 2, 3 punches. But the Astros have the playoff history. They've been there the last 5 years. The White Sox manager
They've
is
more than been
90,
there.
and I hate him.
They've more than been there.
I'm taking the Astros.
Okay,
And maybe
we'll
the
go with your
Astros
pick.
to win the World Series.
I disagree with that. But okay, we'll see. Giants Dodgers, the best rivalry in sports right now this year.
Second best rivalry in sports right now.
This year.
Yankees, Red Sox have been better.
Okay.
Our
The
season
2 best
series is
teams in the
10-9,
MLB,
yours is like
and it's still not.
13-7.
The 2 best teams in the MLB, and they're still not.
Yeah. But like as a rivalry goes, like you guys have like pretty easily dominated it this season.
And it will continue with the Giants winning
I disagree.
in 4 as well.
Like if I'm being completely honest with you, like as much as I'd like to see the Giants win this, like I have no opposition to them. Like Crawford and Posey, they're little like one more ride little thing. Like, yeah, I'd love to see it go somewhere. They're like weird journeyman pitchers that have somehow found a new life. But it's not sustainable for a playoff series. And I've said this since April, which I hate. But like
You just
at
keep
some
repeating
point-
yourself. It's not sustainable.
at
It's not
some
sustainable.
point-
But they've sustained it for the season. They won 107 game
obviously if they
franchise
beat the
best.
Dodgers, Obviously, if they beat the Dodgers, they're gonna move on. But if you line up these pitching matchups, the Dodgers have the advantage in every single one of them. The Dodgers,
But the Giants
know.
have something that the Dodgers don't have. And that is heart and passion,
and aggression.
grit
And I was
and
honestly
determination.
about to say the Giants have everything that the guy in the Chelsea video wants you to have. And he does. Like, they have it all. They have like the grit and grind, but the Dodgers win in 5.
I'm going to disagree. Because the Giants are the
And
best.
you're
team in
doing the
baseball.
screen share, and like,
Oh, sorry, it's frozen. I can't change. I can't change it.
I will let
clicking,
you put in the Giants, but I just want it on the record that I have the Dodgers.
I'm clicking.
Milwaukee wins. I like Milwaukee a lot.
Easy one. Easy series. 3. Sweet.
Next. Okay, now it's 7-game series.
Okay.
This one goes 7. Oh,
Rays and
the Rays
Astros.
win.
I don't know why you believe in the. Well, I do know why you believe in the Astros so much, but I don't.
Okay, like Altuve, Correa, Bregman is ridiculous as an infield. Yuli Gurriel is very good. Jordan Alvarez, Michael Brantley, like it. They locked up their division in like June, so like no one's been talking about them, which is maybe why I'm overrating them a bit, because like I've seen how good they've been all year and no one's been talking about it.
I just think.
And in this situation, we're saying like the Astros 1-4, the Rays 1-5. That like 1 game difference, I don't think is gonna really matter. We'll pick the Rays because like the Rays are doing something that's like never been done before with their whole opener nonsense.
There you go.
There's storylines galore in this series as well. I mean, they played last year. It's 2 teams looking for redemption in some sort of another. The Rays looking for their first World Series. The Astros trying to erase the whole cheater storyline.
Oh. And the Giants trying to one last dance it in to the World Series.
Imagine if the Giants and Packers one last dance and you just have like a great year and then
That'd
like
be
don't get
wonderful.
into college. You can't have everything you want. Calm down. You have to watch all the Packers and all the Giants games. You can't have it every which way. Okay. I'm picking the Dodgers to make the World Series.
Okay,
Like-
well, we've moved past that.
Then the Giants win and then they lose to the Rays. Rays win the World Series. Rays
Oh,
are so
no.
ridiculously good at baseball.
Goose is ridiculously good at baseball.
World Series MVP, Wander Franco, the 20-year-old kid.
Brandon Crawford, Buster Posey hits 4 grand slams in 4 games to win it all.
In a sweep.
Yeah.
None of the games are close because he hits a grand slam in every one. Pablo Sandoval.
And then I can just spam post my Wilmer Flores meme. And that will be it.
I like this. Oh, I think this is going to be a fun postseason.
It'll be good. Especially, well, it'll be good for me now that I'm invested in baseball.
We have Yankees, Red Sox, and Giants, Dodgers in the same postseason.
It's the last season I've followed baseball since the Giants lost to the Royals.
Don't admit that you're the most fair weather fan maybe ever known. You can't just say like every time they make the playoffs, that's when you follow baseball.
No, I haven't followed baseball since like 2015.
Yeah, when do you think they last made the playoffs?
2016.
No.
They did. I saw it today.
Oh, yeah, you lost in the first round in a good joke series with the Cubs. That was a bit embarrassing for you.
Okay.
We're picking the Rays. I hate that I'm picking the Rays.
This is your pick.
Maybe it's not though.
The final.
It's my pick. The Dodgers beat the Giants and the Dodgers beat the Brewers.
This is my pick, but whatever. Wait, you think the Dodgers win the whole thing, or if they do the same route as the Giants, they lose to the Rays as well?
Dodgers will beat the Rays. Dodgers beat the Rays last year, and I don't see any reason why they won't do it this year. The team's just better. than it was last year, which is ridiculous.
Somehow, some way.
But
Rich get
Dodgers
richer and the
have
poor get poorer.
this would be like when the Cavs beat the Warriors, like the small market nonsense beats the super team of the century.
Tampa Bay 2 titles in 2 years.
Tampa Bay like 8 titles in 2 years. The Lightning won. The
Oh, we don't care
Buccaneers
about
won.
hockey. We don't care about hockey. We don't care.
No, but there was some like stat about how like 2020 Tampa Bay made it like and won everything. It was a bit mad.
That's pretty crazy.
2020 Heat made the finals. Rays made the finals.
Where do you think the Heat are?
Lightning won.
You mean Florida? You just mean Florida, or like mostly
yeah.
Tampa and Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Top class. Well, that has been our MLB and NFL predictions. Let us know your predictions by tweeting at us at Second Take P, I believe. Possibly Second Take Podcast. I don't really
Second Take
remember our
Pod.
username. Second Take Pod. There you go. It'll be in the description. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe on the video. Goodbye. See you next week.
Whoa.